Are you tired of feeling like you have so much to offer in your work, but it's just not coming through? Watching what everyone else is doing and wondering whether that will work for you? Stop that right now. You've come to the right place because here on the Cosmic Queen podcast with me, Rachel Starr, you're going to discover your genius, your gifts, and how you can use your iconic cosmic blueprint to create the business and lifestyle you crave. I started my business as a side hustle alongside my successful career in tech. When I had my son during lockdown, I knew it was time to leave the corporate jungle for the entrepreneur's adventure. I'm a 2-5 manifesting generator with a Sag midheaven archetype, and I've built it all my way. Now I'm going to teach you to do the same. This is a no cookie cutter advice zone. Here we use personalized and effective systems like astrology and human design to work smarter, not harder, and have a damn good time doing it. Welcome to the Cosmic Cutting Edge. Welcome back to the Cosmic Queen podcast. I am your host, Rachel Starr. Hello, hello. We have a really fun episode for you today, okay? It's going to be entertaining. It's going to make you laugh. It might offend you. So, just get ready. I think this is going to be a popular one, to say the least, because I think it's going to be very relatable. Today, I'm talking about career traps that people fall into by human design type. Yes. I think this is probably going to end up being a series. We could do career traps people follow into by profile line. We could go by midheaven archetype, of course, but let's start with human design type. The reason I wanted to make this podcast is because I, as a business coach and life coach, see a lot of the same patterns in my clients again and again and again. Of course, like we're all human. We have so many of the same patterns. But it's not just that we have the same patterns. It's that we have the same patterns by human design type. And I know without a doubt that if I'm coaching a generator or a projector or a manifestor or reflector, that I am going to see these patterns come up at some point because it's just kind of built in. It's part of who we are, and it's part of how our aura interacts with other people. And we're going to have ups and downs. So I'm just wanting to caveat all of this to say that I am not coming for you in this episode. No, I am reading you for filth. Yes, I absolutely am. But it's out of love because I want you to start to build this awareness and recognize where these patterns come in yourself so that you can be the best, most amazing, most badass CEO that you can possibly be in your business. And so that you can support yourself and surround yourself with the right people who are going to support you as well. Okay, enough prefacing, enough of that. Let's get into it. So I'm going to go in a kind of random order here, and I'm going to go through each one of the human design types, and I'm going to tell you the main trap that you fall into. Caveat, of course, there are always nuances. There are always other aspects of your design that are going to come into play, like I mentioned, your profile line, like your rising sign, like your moon sign, like your midheaven archetype. There's all sorts of other things that are definitely coming into play, and conditioning, nature versus nurture, of course. But just notice if you have experienced some of these traps. Okay, let's kick things off with generators. Generators, your trap is the hero complex. Oh, yes, my friends. I know you know it. I know you do. I know I can hear you talking to me through the radio right now. You, as generators, are so highly capable. This is a gift and a curse. I see this again and again and again in my clients, in my friends, in celebrities. Generators are so capable and that they kind of end up becoming the heroes. They end up becoming the people who are trying to save everyone or trying to save the group project or trying to save, as we get nearer and nearer to the deadline and we realize that, Joe didn't do his part of the project. It's like, okay, well, I'm going to step in. I'm going to make sure it's all okay because I push and push and push and push until it gets done. Right? Give me an amen, a woman, if that is you as a generator. Raise your hand, not if you're driving. You often can be someone who tries to save everyone. This can turn into, especially in your career, especially if you're a business owner, an entrepreneur, like most of the people that I work with, this can turn into overworking and over giving. This can look like you have 25 products and none of them are your signature offer. This can end up looking like I'm just thinking of coaches here, but say, you're a dating coach, you're constantly available to your people. You're always there. You're always going to make sure everything's okay. And you're going to work tirelessly until your client gets the results. And really, it's your results because you've been working so damn hard for them. It's not even their results, it's yours. Okay. Let's just honor the things that are beautiful about this. The thing that's beautiful about generators is their capableness, is their capability. The thing that's beautiful is their big heart, is their desire to fix things, to make things right, to make things better. It is their desire to commit and they're to finish things. They're the most committed people that you will ever meet. But of course, you got to be careful of the traps. Okay, let's go on to manifestors. Manifestors, your career trap is the identity crisis. Yes, yes, the identity crisis. Trying to be who everyone else wants you to be. I see this time and time again with my manifestor friends and clients. This is a common thing. And you know what's so wild about it is that manifestors, your destiny, your aura, like what you are here to do is to be so unique and so individual that you are a pioneer. You're here to disrupt. You're here to go first. You're here to put your head above the crowd. And it's really hard to do that when you end up kind of self-sabotaging and feeling like you got to make everyone else happy. I see this so often. My beautiful, powerful manifestors, you are not here to make people happy. You are here to change things. And change is often something that people are not comfortable with, right? It's things that people do not want to do. It's things that people don't want to like hear about, right? You're triggering people. Often we talk about manifestors being marmite, right? They have a closed, repelling aura. And the reason that you're going to repel some people is because you have places to go and things to get done, and you can't bring everybody with you. And that's a really hard thing for a lot of manifestors to learn, to accept, and to embrace about themselves is the fact that, like, not everyone's going to want to jump on your party train. Not everyone is going to want to sign up for the thing. Not everyone is going to understand the language that you're speaking. You have to let yourself go first. So the identity crisis can be this career trap, but it can also be that, on the hero's journey, right? Joseph Campbell, we talk about the innermost cave, right? All of the things I'm talking about today, as I go through each one of the 5 types in human design, this is your innermost cave often, right? That we can have multiple caves. Trust me, it's eclipse season. We have multiple caves. But this is often one of the big things that you're going through in your inmost cave that helps you to transform into the hero, the main character energy, the baddie that you were born to be. Okay, let's talk MGs. Let's talk MGs. Manifestor power. Yes, Tatiana. I shout out to everyone. I can see you on TikTok. I love it. Tatiana and I have a podcast coming out soon. If it's not before this episode, it's after. It's coming very soon. She is a amazing manifestor queen, and I cannot wait to share that with you. It's so good. So, so good. Okay, so now let's talk manifesting generators. I kind of wanted to do this in this order. So I did generators first, then manifestors, then manifesting generators. So manifesting generators are, I recognize them as their own type. And they're also a hybrid of generators and manifestors, right? Some people give different percentages. Let's say 90% generator, 10% manifestor, all together in one beautifully unconventional package. So if you're a manifesting generator, listen up. Your career trap is being a drama queen. Okay, I'm reading myself here. Okay, I'm reading myself. I am a manifesting generator. We can be drama queens. Let me explain how this happens, and you're probably going to hear this, understand it, identify with it, and start to recognize how we can break this pattern, how we can bust right through it, right? Oh my gosh, thank you so much for the gift. I love it. Thank you, Mercury. You're amazing. Love that. So drama queens. So the way that we can kind of get around this, the reason that this happens, that we end up creating drama in our career. I'm picturing and thinking of a few instances in my corporate career and in my business that I've been running for 5 years around this. There are several reasons. One is that we get bored. And when we're bored, chaos ensues. Okay. We cannot be bored. A bored manifesting generator is a powder keg ready to go off. Because we have so much energy, and all of that creative power and energy is going straight to the throat. And it's all about our voice. It's all about getting things done. It's all about bringing things from vision to reality quickly. And if we're not stimulated creatively, if our sacral is not satisfied, if we're not enjoying and feeling pleasure in what we're doing, and we're not getting that variety and that smorgasbord and that buffet of life, we're going to throw a fit. And the thing is that we don't know that's what's happening. We just think that things are unfair, or people are stifling us, or why can't things just work out for me? Like, we don't really understand that maybe it's us, I'm the problem, it's me. It's like it's us. We are creating this by accepting a situation or a job or a role or a strategy that doesn't work for us. This is why I love human design and astrology. It's like once you recognize the things that actually work for you, right? Then you're going to be able to honor that and create and like cultivate your career accordingly. But if you don't recognize, you don't really know, yes, she said it's so real. We gotta have the smorgasbord, right? Fabulous. Give me 14 of them right now. Like, we need the smorgasbord. We need the variety. And if we don't have it in our business, in our career, in our lifestyle, the boredom will create drama. Don't be a drama queen. The other thing that manifesting generators can suffer with, which ends up creating a lot of drama we end up creating a lot of drama in our own lives, is there's the boredom, but then there's also the conformity. So we are here to be unconventional experiencers of life. Those are the words that I like to use when I talk about manifesting generators. Here to be the unconventional experiencers of life. If you are not being unconventional, if you are not letting yourself experience life to the fullest, then you are going to create drama in some way because you need the excitement, right? You need the excitement. You need to feel the freedom. You need the wind in your face. And if you're going to burn the house down in order to get that wind in your face, you might do it. So you got to be careful of this, and you've got to plan accordingly. The answer is not to just force yourself to become okay with conformity and boredom. Absolutely not. The answer is to find the variety and the spice in life and to bring that into how you do everything, especially your career. Okay, let's talk projectors next. Let's get into projectors, and then we've got reflectors. And oh my gosh, please send this, by the way, if you feel like this episode of this podcast would support someone, then please do share this with them. Share the live, share the podcast when it comes out, because I think that this could really support so many people who are feeling very unsatisfied and very unfulfilled and wondering why their career is not going the way they need it to, right? Or wondering why they're burned out and exhausted, or wondering why they're not feeling, inspired. This might have something to do with that. In fact, I'm pretty sure it does. So, projectors. Okay, let's talk projectors. The number one career trap that I see projectors fall into is that they are the best kept secret. This is a painful one for projectors. Oof, Ooh, because a huge part of the satisfaction for projectors in life is through recognition and appreciation. And so when they're not being recognized and they're not being appreciated, or their work is not recognized, or their work is not being appreciated, then what happens? They become the best kept secret. No one likes being the best kept secret. No one, especially no projector, right? I don't care how many Scorpio placements you have. You want to be recognized for your genius. You want to be recognized for the thing that you do well or the thing that you know about. And if you're not, it can feel so, so frustrating. So often what happens is, so there's a combination here. If projectors become bitter Bettys, right? We talk about bitterness as being a projector thing. If projectors become bitter Bettys because they've been doing all this work and they've got all this knowledge and all this insight and it's not being recognized and the bitterness overtakes them, what can happen is that often they hide. So they're often not the person pushing to the front of the stage unless they've got a lot of Leo placements. Alti, no, no, I'm not, no hate, no hate at all. Unless you've got a lot of Leo placements and you're pushing to the front of the stage, it's not happening. As a projector, you're going to sit backstage and get really, really frustrated, bitter, and angry, and just stew in being the best kept secret. And so you want to make sure that you're not doing that. If you notice that this is happening in your career, first of all, we need to give ourselves so much love, so much compassion, so much grace in how we feel and actually allow ourselves to feel the feelings, right? We're not going to block this. We're not going to do toxic positivity. No, no, no. We're going to allow ourselves to feel. Oh my God, thank you for the roses, you all. Thank you so much. 7 roses. I love it. So we're not going to let ourselves do that, right? We're going to support ourselves through the process of feeling the feelings that we need to feel. And then we're going to make a plan. We're going to make a plan for how we're going to come out of the shadows and how we're going to set ourselves up in our career so that we are seen, so that we are visible. We're going to work on our confidence. We're going to work on our team work capabilities. We're going to work on surrounding ourselves with the support that we need. And we're going to work on our brand because our brand is going to support us to reach the right people and to be seen in all of our magic and power. And that's how you're going to avoid being the best kept secret. Okay, are we ready for the last one? Thank you so much for the hearts on TikTok. I love you all so much. Okay, this last one is such another gem, another good one. Okay. The last one, reflectors. If you love a reflector, know a reflector, they're very rare, only 2% of the population. Send this to them. I call this career trap for reflectors, the leaky cauldron. We do not want you to be the leaky cauldron. What happens is that reflectors are so full of magic, so full of insight. They're oracles in a lot of ways. They're very good at like seeing what's really going on, seeing what's really under the surface, understanding what is needed in a situation and whether something is going well or whether it's not going well. Like it's like the canary in the coal mine concept. They're very good at being like, red flag, something's off here, right? And this can be incredibly, like, this is such a valuable skill set, right? This is such a valuable skill set and should be appreciated. But it requires a certain structure and a certain environment to ensure that that magic can be contained and can be cultivated and developed. And so this is why I call this the leaky cauldron, full of magic, but if it's leaking out, we can't hold it. We can't hold it. Reflectors are so rare in the world, and they have all 9 of the centers in human design completely open. And so that means that, well, not completely open, undefined, I should say. Some of them may be open, some of them may be undefined. They're white. And so they are always receiving lots of data, lots of information from their environment, from the people around them. There's a deep sensitivity to reflectors, which creates deep wisdom. And if they are surrounded by the wrong people, if they are in toxic friendships or relationships, if they are living in an environment that is not right for them, whatever it is about the environment is unhealthy for them, mind, body, spirit in some way, then that is creating leaks in the magic, leaks in the energy, and they're not able to feel well, and they're not able to hold it all, and they're not able to do what they're here to do. So they have to be ruthless about how they curate their space and their inner circle so that we can avoid the leaky cauldron. So, how do you feel? How are we, fam? Are we feeling like, have I read you for filth? Are you okay? Are you offended? I wanted to share this with you all because knowing these things about ourselves is the first step to creating a career and a business that we love. It's the first step to recognizing, this is how I do things. This is what I need to be supported. Whether you're a generator and you've got that hero complex, whether you're a manifestor and you're going through that identity crisis, whether you're a manifesting generator and you've been a bit of a drama queen recently, whether you're a projector and you're the best kept secret, and whether you're a reflector and you're a leaky cauldron, I just want you to know there is a structure, there is a way, there is a strategy that is going to support you in creating the career of your dreams, and the business of your dreams. I am running a free masterclass that I'm so excited about on October 3rd, this Thursday. So all of you are invited, and I would love for you to come. I'm going to talk about these things, but I'm going to talk about what your hidden gems are, the things that are the positive, powerful, beautiful aspects of you that are truly magnetic, that you need to be using in your business, in your career, to attract the right opportunities to you, to attract the right people to you, the right clients, the right community, the right audience. We're going to get into all of that. I'm calling this the Hidden Gems Masterclass, and I would love for you to join me. It's going to be absolutely free, and it's going to be absolutely packed with value, entertainment, fun, and lots of inspiration for you on your journey of business. So join that for sure. If you're listening to this episode later, just message me or my team and we will figure out how to get you that masterclass. And if you want to go deeper, if you're like, wow, this was so illuminating and this really hit on something for me, I think I need to be using astrology and human design in my business. I think that I need to bring out my genius using my way. Then I would also invite you to join the Rising Star Business Academy. And I've got some more information about that I'm going to share in just a moment. But I wanted to say thank you so much for being here. Thank you for learning this stuff for yourself. This is how you truly empower yourself and get the cosmic cutting edge, because it's not about doing it like that successful person over there or that person over there. It's about doing it in your way. All right. I will speak to you soon, and I will see you next time on the Cosmic Queen podcast. If you have been dreaming of building a business that is so aligned to you, your gifts, your genius, your talents, it's time to dive into understanding your astrology and human design. You don't need to understand absolutely everything about the systems, but there are some really crucial and key cosmic codes that you have got to understand so that you can truly get what I like to call the cosmic cutting edge. But I'm not gatekeeping here, okay? You know me, Rachel Starr. I never do that. I am giving those goods away inside of my new program, the Rising Star Business Academy. Finally, after 5 years in business, creating my business, leaving my successful corporate job, doing this for real, and waking up every morning just so excited to work with my clients, to work with my community, to be creative. Like, I'm sharing how you do that. And it's about time. So I'm bringing together all of my knowledge and understanding of astrology and human design and how to apply it to entrepreneurship, how to apply it not only in how you build your business, but in how you build a brand, in how you share your content, in how you create community, in how you create your signature offers, and of course, in how you lead yourself as the elevated entrepreneur. We're talking productivity, we're talking content creation, we're talking brand creation, we're talking selling, we're talking all of the things that you need in order to build a business that will leave you both successful and satisfied. I'm so excited for this, and I can't wait to welcome you in. There is a beautiful sales page, of course, with a video where I describe all of the different modules and I share what this program is about, who it's for, early entrepreneurs, aspiring entrepreneurs, and what I call Phoenix entrepreneurs that are totally reinventing their business. So go and check out that page if it's something that you're interested in. We begin October 10th. Now, if you're watching this or listening to this after October 10th, don't worry. The doors will be opening again, but they're not staying open all of the time. So if you want to get on the wait list, you can absolutely do that. Just message me, ask me any questions you have, and go to the link on the screen so that you can learn more about the Rising Star Business Academy. And for those listening, I should read out the link. So it's www.cosmicqueenhq.com/rising-star-business-academy. It's in the show notes as well. It's time to turn your gifts into gold using your astrology and human design. And I cannot wait to support your rise. See you there.